Dan, what should we talk about tonight? Well, because I know you're afraid to talk about yourself because I guess it could be schizophrenic because you're afraid to speak up your mind because you think people would judge you, and you looked up an amazing video from this man named M and J Metal that did that pickle Pepsi. You were a little bit intimidated because of the high view count, but it turned out it was just a plain video of a man that actually had a lazy eye, and that looks on the unattractive side, but people are so supportive and sweet, and it looked really interesting because he used to eat pickles back elementary school, and you're not really much of a fan of Pepsi, but you viewed the video because you're curious since you looked it up on Reddit, and it was pretty good, yeah. So everyone, very quick, well, first off, hello, my name is Dion, and I'd like to do a little introduction because let's just say if you think I'm not copycatting him, then pardon me for that, right? Also, the reason why I sound a little bit anxious is because I have CPTSD and social journalist anxiety and autistic. So I guess you could say I have the courage speech, courage to curly dog from Cartoon Network, right? Because of all the traumas that I went through in the past with people. I don't really speak calmly like I used to anymore. I don't know how long that will stay. But very quick, it was an interesting video that I looked up. And I'm glad that people basically were supporting him because no corporations, no offense to Mr. Beast, I'm not a fan of him. Never will be. No sponsors, right? And especially no offense to Jamari, that I thought was hot, a man that I basically watched as a commentary tuber, because he did Manscape, or this is name one, or I don't know. I don't want to name out YouTube because it was an interesting video of him basically trying out pickle Pepsi that you're saved $4 on. And it was pretty neat. I'm not a fan of Pepsi. It was pretty interesting because there's another video that I looked up. Well, the one he uploaded 3 days ago, I believe, yes, was him wanting to try Pepsi with hot sauce because he mentioned in his video that he didn't want to try it yet, right? And he did that 3 days ago. It did a decent amount of views. It had 87,000, I believe. He has 137,000 subs currently. I highly suggest his channel, right? And then he did one about yard sales because he bought because again, with my ADHD and me stressing out a lot, I tend to not concentrate too much. I think it's supposed to be a Mike Myers, not Mike Myers, Freddy figure in Archie comics. My mother had one of those growing up, and he seems really sweet, honestly. Maybe it's because all the people that bully me or cyberbully me and dogs me in the past, I'm just a little bit worried because I still feel that I deserve to be supportive, and me constantly compare myself towards other YouTubers and even the sweetest ones like him, right? Because I feel that my voice doesn't matter. I guess you could say I am a little bit schizophrenic. There, I said it, because I feel that I'm not allowed to speak my mind, or someone's going to put me in jail, or they're going to basically shoot me in the head, right? As though I'm a deer in headlights in Washington State up there in Oregon because it's so dark, and I'll be their meat. I don't know. I maybe watched too much Over the Hedge. I don't know. A lot is in my mind. But he's a really sweet man because I heard about him from the YouTube subreddit. And for the ones that did view all the way through, feel free on every community post if you want to type let's see. If there's no pickle emoji, just type any type of emoji that has green on it. It could be a heart. It could be a tree. Not a flag. No. That's right. A dinosaur or a snake, if you want. I don't know. So basically, I wanted to do like a video of me revealing my drawings, but my QuickTime player and my iMovie Maker, or not the iMovie Maker. I have an early 2010 MacBook. My MacBook is so out of date, and yes, I have probably over 20,000 screenshots that it froze while I was talking, and I just gave up because I'm not going to stress my heart out over this. Also, my mother, she worked 22 hours today as a CNA to take care of my grandmother. Just wanted to share that for my mothers out there or parents. Do not feel hesitant to type a medal emoji or a trophy, for my mother if you want. So, even though I'm poor and I barely have, Dan, you should have a pencil, yes. Well, actually, I don't think I have any pencils. I only have a pen and I'm almost out of ink. Oh, I still have some colored pencils. I don't know what I can do, but I want to ask. And you can ask me in the live streams. I'm not sure if this would do well as well. Again, I'm inspired by that guy. Maybe because one, yes, he did went viral, but the second thing is I want to encourage this cycle because of how he didn't use any edits and it was like an old webcam. It kind of reminds me of 2009 of YouTube. A long time ago when I used to watch, when I was 14, I used to watch a lot of boys doing stomach tricks and stuff, right? It was a different time. I kind of miss that. I guess you could say that's where my fetish got developed, right? Again, I was barely in high school when that happened, watching YouTube poop videos and Sun Kirby, and The Annoying Orange wasn't around yet until a little later. I used to like The Annoying Orange. I'm being honest. Fred, not so much. I'm sorry for talking for so long, because I know how YouTube or people on YouTube are really judgmental these days compared to how it was back then. But what character... You can thank Daniel for this. He's a French-American YouTuber viewer that I have on my live streams. He always want to ask what he wants to draw. And I told him, Daniel, you don't have to draw anything if you don't want to. You know, because I feel awful. You know, but I guess in the end he must have felt that inspired, yeah. And yeah, I talk to myself. There, I said it, okay? Because, yeah, call me crazy. I do talk to myself. I'm trying to open myself up a little bit more. Okay? I do this all the time. I do. I guess it kind of runs in a family. I don't know. So, the thing is, Dion, I think he drew Pomni, I think. Or, no, you did. At least in the past, yes. What cartoon character, even though I probably won't be able to do it, though, I just can't do it in colors with the lack of tools or color tools I have, should I draw? Because I kind of want to do that on my live streams and see if it will perform well, because I like doing that. I did a drawing of the adorable sunflower for Plants vs. Zombies 2 that also had the adorable monster costume. I did Luffy and Ace when they're kids, and I did a Paper Mario drawing, or I like to call it sketch, of him hitting a question mark block, and a few other drawings I've done as well. A handful of them are Luffy because I think he's hot. I'm being honest. I like Luffy a lot. I literally get a little bit warm inside my chest when I see Luffy in those episodes. I think he's hot. I'm sorry. I want to confess. I would cry if I meet Warrior like Luffy in real life. I'm not kidding. Or maybe not cry. Well, possibly. I don't know. He is so handsome. Sorry. Oh, especially when he stretches and does that gong balloon of his belly. Anyway, damn it, he had to be Brazilian for crying out loud. Anyway, excuse me, not mistaken for my Brazilian crush Wesley that I miss. Dad, I knew that was 18 going on 19 and now it's 23. I miss that man a lot. If a cartoon character would be too much, what anime character, even though I know I am an otaku, I just mostly watch the popular ones, would you like to see me draw? Now, I don't read comments because I get my social and generalized anxiety disorder, and, you know, I guess you could say I diagnose myself with that because, yes, I do have social anxiety and I don't like to be around crowds or whatever. I can't even get people eye contact. Well, that's for my autism, but, and paranoia. You can comment on it on my community posts or the live streams if you want. I would love to do a drawing if I can. And if I don't get many comments, that's fine. So I'm sorry that I had to go this slow that you can't see my face. Even though you could from my profile picture, because I'm just too lazy right now, but what drawing? Honestly, it could be any popular animes that any of you like or have heard of, maybe, and I could try. I just don't know if I have enough ink, but I could try, though, because I have a pen. Yeah, that's right. I think there was supposed to be a pen above the printer. So, yeah, unless my mother must have used it. I don't know. And it's 11/27, 8, the 30th of September, the last day of the month, before October. Hardly the Halloween is coming up soon. And it's a Tuesday, and I guess that's basically all I can say. Also, this is a random image that I just wanted this to download from Pinterest of Fluffy. He's so handsome. I'm sorry, he is. I don't know why. If there is a boy on this earth that would dress like him, and I would meet them, you know, I do like Inaki. I would like to meet him. To be honest, I think he's cute. Sorry. Oh.